as you notice in the screen that Dynasty Warriors 20th anniversary is here. I'm for one am excited because I had been a fan for a long time. I started playing Dynasty Warriors 2 back in 2000. My father introduced me to it. I was a bit nervous about trying it at first, but when I actually looked into it and all, I said, you know what, I'm gonna give this game a try. So I did try it out, and it was pretty fun. A whole lot of memories I got from it, such as playing the Yellow Turbans when you, fighting the Yellow Turbans, dealing with the sand wind, the boulders that's like takes all your health but it doesn't kill you, and of course when your commander dies, to Hulao Gate to where you actually fight Lu Bu, and once you knock him down, he got attack times 2, and he one hit kill you. I'm not joking. One hit kill you when he does his C4, which is really scary. Which was really scary. I at some at some point have felt like I didn't want to fight him every time, but I said, you know what, I'm just take my chances with him. I died. Oh well. At least I always saved the game before fighting him. But like I said, I had a whole lot of memories with that game, and also to the other games as well. Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5, and so forth, all the way until now. As you notice, Koei Tecmo is saying that this year they are doing a project. So I'm pretty sure people are thinking, what kind of project are they doing? On my community tab around 2 or 3 weeks ago, I asked people um, what they thought it was. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show everyone response on that at the end of the video, but I want to talk about what I think they going to do. Just my thoughts, but just my thoughts, and at the same time, you can always leave your thoughts and comments below. So games I think that they're gonna end up trying to do. Um, the first one I think probably is Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Um, well, since it is open world, since Dynasty Warriors 9 is open world, I think that they have they have a huge opportunity to do an Empires game with this. Um, if anyone have played the Romance of Three Kingdoms games, to me, this is what I think I would love to see. The aspects of Dynasty Warriors also mixed with Romance of Three Kingdoms. So I give a little example. Let's say that you decide to invade a city, and you see how the open world is with the game. It gets like that, and then you have a bunch of armies. It's like your army versus the enemy, and you can command how to move them, like maybe what tactic and strategy, and then like if you decide to get like real close into battle, you see all the officers and the peons are fighting each other. Instead of this 1 versus 1,000, it's kind of like 1,000 versus 1,000 mentality with the game. I will definitely would love to see something like that, but I can't get my hopes up with it because now I don't know what's been going on with Koei Tecmo with their decision making lately, and I, I don't know what they up to, but I think most of them in the Japan headquarters must be smoking too much K2, because it doesn't make no sense at how a Dead Alive DLC costs 80, 90, $100. I never understood that, but that's pretty much one. Another one I really would like to see is HD remakes of the old games, not older, sorry, of the old games such as Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, and 5. um, with more HD graphics, and then maybe they could add a little more, add little stuff to it. Maybe like add a little more detail to certain stuff. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's say they were to do it a remake for Dynasty Warriors 4. So you know how they have the character select. So like before they do a character select, maybe they have a select person with their weapon. It could be doing like sword dancing or spear dancing or whatever weapon they doing, some kind of dance, and then after that just show all the like the characters for each force kind of thing. I think something like that would be really unique. Add a little add a little uniqueness to it. um so another the third one I'm thinking of is probably maybe a Strike Force, maybe a new Strike Force game, because I know the first one that was mostly Dynasty Warriors 6 related with the moveset and the designs and all that. I for one had played Strike Force, and it was really fun, especially when you do it with friends. And of course, like, you have your little dual mode and all that, which was really nice. Then other times it was just a pain in the butt. So it would be nice to see that, and then maybe they could take their creativity to a whole nother level with it. And probably the last one that I really would like to see is something similar to Samurai Warrior Spirit Sanda, instead of maybe with like the legend of Tao Tao, or probably the life of Liao Hua, because out of all the officers in the game and also in real life, he's pretty much up there to the people who have lived through it for a long time. He started, for those who don't know who Liao Hua is, I'll give you a little background. So pretty much he started with joining the Yellow Tournament Rebellion, and then after that he wandered off, and I believe he became a bandit, and then sooner or later he served under Guan Yu, so he was with the Shu forces, and then he lived all the way through the chaos until the fall of Shu, when Wei decided to take over Shu, and of course Liu Shan surrendered, of course. So that's pretty much four things I hoping they are doing, in my opinion. Now, certain ones I've seen people have commented and seen on the internet as well, such as Dynasty Warriors 10. To be honest, I really think it's too soon for Dynasty Warriors 10, because Dynasty Warriors 9 came out 2 years ago. Which, by the way, if I ever get a chance, I'll probably do a special video for Dynasty Warriors 9. 2 years later video. I really would like to do something like that, because last year I wanted to do it, but I just could. Part of me just like I couldn't do it, and at the same time I just wasn't feeling it. This year I really would like to do it, since I'm getting close to 5,000 subscribers. So if I was to get 5,000 subscribers this year, hopefully before May, I would definitely do a special with that, and then of course talk about my feelings and thoughts about the game from once it got announced all the way to now. But like I said, I don't think Dynasty Warriors 10 is going to happen. It's too early. The Dynasty Warriors 9 came out 2 years ago, and it's pretty much too soon. It really is. So again, I just can't see it happening. Another one is, this is definitely something I really do not want to see again. Now, for last time, Dynasty Warriors they had Dynasty Warriors God Seekers, or Dynasty Warriors Ekisuden. And this is pretty much like the legend of Zhao Yun, and they made it into like a somewhat Dynasty type tactics game, but this time it was like more Dynasty Warriors influence with it. And of course they were talking about Zhao Yun and all that. Now I have no problem with Zhao Yun. I think he's a character I can respect, but really I can't deal with. Let me put it in a different way. Him as a popular character is annoying. It really is. I can't deal with him as a popular character, and they give him so much. They give him so much, a lot of attention. Sometimes it's really annoying. They pretty much gave him a game. At first I thought the game was okay a bit, and then after that it pretty much became a little bland, and of course it didn't do much with it didn't do much with me. Um, so I really hoping it's not another Zhao Yun's game. I really hope not. I really hope they not considering or thinking about that. If it was me, I would just tell them, you did it once, leave it alone. Just leave it alone, really. And at the same time, I just hope it's not a Dynasty Warriors game dealing with only popular characters, which is another issue. The popular characters with Japan and I guess other Asian countries, if you have a favorite and it's one of the populars, that's fine. But when it comes to the companies, to Koei Tecmo, and he pushing these popular characters over and over and over, it becomes a nuisance, especially to people who like other characters as well. So hopefully it's nothing like that. So I mentioned earlier about the community posts, and of course people have left likes and also some comments. So I really do appreciate you all for doing that. As I also mentioned that your comments will be shown in the video, which it will be at the end. So as always, I want to thank you all for watching and hearing me out. And also, if you want to give out your thoughts on what they going to do with this new project, by all means, please leave your like, leave a comment, and also share this video with other people as well. And hopefully, with the 5K subscribers, I really would love to do that and do a special with that and talk about my thoughts on Dynasty Warriors 9. As always, thank you for watching.